Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and thank you for joining me for this video, which is a few quick and easy lower back stretches. So you don't need anything for this, just yourself and your mat, and whenever you are ready, let's begin. Okay everyone, so we're going to begin lying down on our back. So come on down to your mat, and when you get here, just go ahead and bring the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little hug around the knees and close the eyes. Just take a second here to begin to breathe all the way down into your lower back. Taking deep breaths in, smooth exhales all the way out. And if it feels good to maybe find a little gentle rock from side to side here, we might start to find a little rock, just gently massaging out the lower back. But just focusing on the breath here. We're not here for very long. So just giving yourself this time to settle and slow the breath. And then meet me back in center, back in stillness. We can open the eyes, drop the soles of the feet to the floor, and take the feet about the same distance as your mat. Keep the knees bent up, open the arms out to the side, and just take a few little windshield wipers with the knees from side to side. And this shouldn't feel like a very forced movement. It should feel very natural and easy. We're not forcing the legs down. We're just letting the legs rock side to side. Just welcoming that movement into the lower back, into the spine. Let's take one more each way just to even ourselves out. And then come back to center and hug the knees back in towards the chest. Nice. This time we bring the hands onto the knees and just start to make some big circles with your knees so that we can start to feel all the different parts of the lower back pressing down into your mat. So we can keep this movement really small, or we can make some big circles. It just depends what feels best for you. And then switch directions, take a few circles the other way. Keep the knees together if you can. Nice, and then eventually come all the way back to center. From here, we're going to release the legs out long, so extend the legs all the way across your mat. We're going to bring the right knee in towards the chest, and we're going to find a spinal twist. So we open the right arm out to the right hand side, take a big inhale, and as we exhale, draw that right knee over towards the left hand side. Let that knee drop as far as it will drop. Maybe turn the gaze to look out over the right fingertips. And once again, just focus in on your breath. Take deep inhales and full exhales. And if this position feels challenging for you, just be patient with your body. Accept yourself exactly where you are at this moment. Focus on releasing any tension or stiffness through the hips. Focus on taking deep exhales. Relax the legs, relax the hips, relax the shoulders. Take your last few deep breaths here. And then whenever you're ready to release from this twist, go ahead and slowly come all the way back to center. We're going to switch knees, so extend the right leg. Left knee comes in towards the chest, left arm out to the side. Take a big inhale, and as we exhale, draw that left knee over towards the right hand side of the room. Maybe send the gaze over towards the left fingertips. And maybe this side is easier for you, maybe it feels tighter. Again, just accepting yourself exactly where you are at this moment. Focusing on the release. So with every exhale, let go of tension in the hips and the low back. Let go of tightness through the spine or through the shoulders. Just allowing your body to surrender into this pose. Taking our last few breaths here. And then whenever you are ready to release, slowly coming once again all the way back into center, bringing both knees in towards the chest. And then this time maybe reaching the fingertips towards the heels. And if we can, we're lifting the head, lifting the shoulders, just tucking yourself up into a teeny tiny little ball, really stretching out the entire length of your spine here. Taking a full deep breath. And then let go and come all the way back to your mat. Nice. From here, we're going to find a happy baby. So we start by bringing the hands in underneath the knees. We're opening the legs out to the side, flexing the feet, and imagining that we were putting the soles of our feet up onto the ceiling. And if this is enough for you, this is where you're going to stay. To go a little bit further, maybe we reach towards the ankles or maybe towards the outsides of the feet. But we're breathing deeply here, sending your breath all the way down to your lower back. Opening up the legs, drawing the knees down towards the sides of your mat. And if it works for you, maybe we start to find a little bit of movement here. We might start to gently rock from side to side. Some people do find that a little bit uncomfortable for the spine, so if this is causing any discomfort, just feel free to stay still and focus on the breath. But again, our intention here is to release. Let go of any tightness, let go of any stiffness. Let's take one more full inhale and a releasing exhale. And then come back to center, drop the feet, and we're going to take a little rock and roll all the way up to our mat. So if we want to rock back a few times on the spine, we just curve through the back, find a few little rocks and rolls. And then eventually come all the way up into seated. Cross the legs and come forwards into your tabletop. So on hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And let's take a few cat-cow. So inhale to look forward, drop the belly, tailbone up. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale, roll forwards, drop the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Nice, just breathing here and taking this movement in time with your own breath. Breathing slowly, knowing that there's no rush. Let's take one more full round of breath here, a nice big inhale and a full releasing exhale. before coming back to center onto our hands and our knees. And for this next one, we can either stay on the hands, or if we want to drop down to the elbows, we're going to bring the elbows to where the hands just were. And we're going to start to take some circles with our hips. So imagine that you have a little pencil on the end of your tailbone, and we're just starting to draw some circles with your tailbone. And these can be big circles or small circles, that's up to you, just whatever feels better. And then switch directions, take a few the other way. And then eventually coming back to center, keeping the elbows on the floor if that's where they are, or dropping to the elbows. And we're going to send the legs back and lower all the way down onto the belly. So we're going to meet in a Sphinx pose. So we want to have the elbows underneath the shoulders, palms of the hands on the floor, legs extended towards the back of your mat. And we're going to inhale, press into the palms of the hands, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Press the fronts of the hips into the floor. And just take a few deep breaths here. Maybe turning the gaze to look over the right shoulder. And then turning the gaze over the left shoulder. And then back to center, lower the chest, slide the hands back to beside the rib cage, and then press yourself all the way back for a child's pose. We can take the toes together, the knees apart, drop the chest, drop the forehead, and just take a few deep breaths here. Sending that breath all the way down into your hips, into your belly, into your low back. Let your entire body start to feel heavy and grounded, free of any tension or pain or tightness. Take your last few deep and mindful breaths here, breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then whenever we are ready to release, we can lift ourselves up. We can walk the hands back towards the knees. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you are feeling good. If you like this video, please give it a like or let me know in the comments. If you would like to see more from me, please subscribe. But whatever you are doing, have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.